फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
हेलो एंड वेलकम टू द यूट्यूब चैनल ऑफ क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट। मैं साहिल मल्होत्रा जुड़ रहा हूं आपसे हमारे क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट स्टूडियो से, और आज हम आपके साथ लेकर आ रहे हैं एक बहुत बड़ी खबर जिसने हमारे दिमाग में तो थोड़ी खलबली मचा दी है। तो पहले मैं स्वागत करता हूं हमारे साथ जो आज जुड़ने वाले हैं इस चैट के लिए, के श्रीनिवास राव, नेटवर्क 18 ग्रुप स्पोर्ट्स एडिटर, जिनके साथ मैं और बात करूंगा। क्या बात करूंगा वो जल्दी से बता देता हूं। यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका, यूएसए, हैज बीन स्ट्रिप्ड of co-hosting rights for the upcoming edition of the T20 World Cup, which was supposed to be held in USA and West Indies in 2024. तो अब ये क्या मामला है, क्या हुआ है, हमने एक्सटेंसिवली रिपोर्ट के अंदर लिखा है। यू कैन चेक माय रिपोर्ट ऑन द क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट वेबसाइट व्हिच हैज बीन लाइव सिंस द लास्ट 3 आवर्स। तो मैं अब श्रीनी से और बात करते हैं इसके बारे में। श्रीनी, I think we all saw this coming, especially after what has been going around in that part of the world, the first world nation, so to say. But जितना financial और administrative mess वहाँ चल रहा था, and the way things were happening, this was going to happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, Sal, first of all, yes, it's a exclusive story from Cricket Next, and this has been a developing one. So, yes, kudos to you for breaking it. I'll keep this in English because it's important that viewers, not just in India but around the world, are going to be watching us.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important to bring some important things to notice here. I saw some of your Twitter interactions with some very well accomplished people from the media. I was reading them, your Twitter interactions. So here's the first question: how was America allotted the World Cup in the first place?
Yeah.
On what grounds did the ICC allot a World Cup, no less,
Yeah.
a World
Yeah.
Cup to America, to a country that doesn't have a first class team, number one, that
Yeah.
doesn't have a first class circuit, number two, that is
Yeah.
not played any international cricket, number three,
Yeah.
that does not have any infrastructure, existing infrastructure in their country, number four,
Yeah.
that had not even made a pitch in the past, number five, that has
Yeah.
not held any tournament of any reputation, hosting any country from anywhere in the world. I
Yeah.
can go on with this.
Yeah.
So what is the ICC trying to tell me? They want to go and grow cricket in the first world's leading nation.
Yeah.
That is where you want to go and put your money. As if,
Yeah.
is America the only country in this world that needs ICC's money?
Absolutely. And they're not even
Why
getting
can't you-
ICC's money. They're not even getting ICC's money now because of
By the way,
mess which has been going.
No, one second. By the way, whose money?
Yeah.
This ICC money that ICC wants to spend, where is
Yeah.
this money coming from? Which market is this money coming from? Mr. Greg Barkley, the chairman of ICC, should sit down in front of me. I have 5 questions for him. Answer. I have 5 very basic questions for you. Answer. Don't go about hiding and beating around the bush.
Yeah.
Why can't you put money for infrastructure in Nepal? Have you ever seen the kind of rush that cricket matches in Nepal receive?
Even yesterday,
Okay.
the game against UAE, I think it was a packed house.
People hang from trees, and
Yeah.
people stand outside the grounds for without a ticket.
Yeah.
I have been fortunate enough to see cricket around the world. I know what kind of cricket happens here in Asia. I clearly understand what kind of madness that is there for cricket in Africa. Why
Yeah.
can't the ICC go about putting its money there, where
Yeah.
in countries that are really in need?
Yeah.
Of all the places on goddamn earth, you find the Wall Street where you want to
Yeah.
put your money. I mean,
No, I
find
think
that a
Srini,
bit weird.
I'll just quickly interrupt you here. From what we have been reporting now, what we've reported today, it's just good to rejog the reader's memory and the viewer's memory a bit. ICC has already, stripped the Cricket America, the United States of America, from all the administrative duties with regards to the T20 World Cup. So this writing was very much there on the wall. And as we speak, we did get a communication of sorts from the ICC, where we were informed that matches will be
Off
held
the
in the
record
USA.
conversation.
Yes, we
Off the
off the
record.
record conversation that matches will be held in the USA. Yes, we are aware that matches will be held in the USA, but the bigger question is about the co-hosting bit, which has been well and truly taken away from the USA. And now Cricket West Indies, being the full member nation, as we have reported in the story, will be solely hosting those games and will be conducting those games in the USA. So that there's a difference between hosting games and conducting games. So if we just recall from what West Indies had done during the T20 series against India, they had partially hosted that series in the USA. So we could see a similar arrangement happening, but it is not going to be co-hosted by the USA, which was announced in April 2022 release by the International Cricket Council. Yeah, Srini, please go ahead.
No, I was thinking, the viewers and many people on Twitter keep asking me, where do you get these sources? Who are these sources? Sources. मैं ICC को सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ. I'm asking ICC a question, and ICC says don't quote us. Where do I get you if not sources? What do I tell you? I am asking people the question. If they don't want to talk, who am I to tell you? So Sahil Malhotra breaks a story. He asks certain people, please give me a quote. This is what I'm writing. And the person who's supposed to give Sahil Malhotra a quote says, don't quote me. What is Sahil Malhotra supposed to do? Not do his job.
Absolutely.
So this is this is a little weird. I mean, anyway, so I'll come back to that question of yours.
Yeah.
When the United States, before they got the World Cup, okay?
Yeah.
Did they make a pitch?
No.
Who made the pitch? Which federation? There are two conflicting federations in America. One is USACA. Okay. So which federation was in power at that time? Did they make a pitch? If they made a pitch at the time of the World Cup being given to America, was the same federation in charge? And today, as ICC says, we are only hosting matches in America. Now my question is, which federation is in charge? Left doesn't know what right is doing.
Yeah.
Why is it that every single time that I speak or talk about ICC, the one word that goes missing and completely for a toss is transparency?
Yeah.
Transparency and ICC can never be used in the same sentence. Their chairman, Greg Barclay, he goes around giving half a dozen interviews about everything in the world. Everything in the world. I ask him two questions, he goes off the radar. So these are basic things.
Rightly so, Anuj, you touched the infrastructure point. I did speak to a couple of people back home in the US too, and I was just curiously asking them about the state of infrastructure in their part of the world, which is the first world part of the world. So, except the Lauderhill venue, which is an ICC accredited venue, they have a Grand Prairie Stadium, which is still in the development and construction stage, and they will only be testing it if all stays on track during the Major League Championship, which is supposed to happen like in June or July, if I'm not wrong.
So 1 second. So the Major League Cricket that we are talking about, that is completely a different subject altogether. MLC, Major League or Minor League Cricket, they are products of a private company called American Cricket Enterprises. They are doing a good job. They are doing what they are doing. That has got nothing to do with the politics of US cricket. That T20 league, Major League Cricket, and those plans are completely separate. So let's not, kind of bring the two together. That is happening at a parallel level, a different level. Poor chaps, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for that American Cricket Enterprises, because they want to do all the good for the game, and they've been planning to, put things together, not just from an investment standpoint, even from a grassroots standpoint. That is why you have the minor cricket league in the first place. So while they're doing what they're doing, they're stuck in the middle of politics. And the goddamn politics doesn't allow the game to be run peacefully. And ICC allots a World Cup. For what joy? I just don't get it. Now, I'll come back to your story, Sahil. I was reading it. And what is the most important thing that I find? What is the most interesting thing that I find in your story? Is that line which says, no, we are hosting matches. ICC is hosting matches. My friend, Nobody is asking you whether you are hosting matches. Are you hosting the World Cup? Can you see the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah.
Can somebody, I hope some journalist who picks up a fight at the drop of a hat on behalf of ICC is listening to this show. Okay, and ask ICC this question. Hosting matches and hosting a World Cup are two different things.
Yeah.
West Indies Cricket Board, by virtue of being the host, can allot cricket matches wherever it wants.
Yeah.
Please understand this. If WICB wants it, they can host a World Cup match in Bahamas in the middle of the sea, in the middle of
Yeah.
the ocean, if they have
Absolutely.
infrastructure to carry it off.
Yeah.
But is America the co-host?
Yeah.
That's a simple question.
I think simple question, but we are still awaiting answers from the people who matter regarding that. Official answers from the people who matter. And again, we are hoping that we get the dotted line
Can you,
pretty
in
soon.
fact, can you, in fact, throw some light on what exactly did you ask the ICC?
I clearly asked you what is the status with the USA, whether you will be co-host, whether the USA will be co-hosting as per your official release matches there, and if yes or no. I just asked for a simple yes and no, and I said that would be suffice. And if you wish to add anything, it will be more the merrier for me. Then I got a reply again off the record that we will be hosting matches in the USA. That is it. So they said we will be hosting the matches in the USA. So I again asked, I understand, good that you'll be hosting matches in the USA, but will USA be the co-host of the Cricket World Cup? I think that's the bigger question, because no one really cares. It's good for the market. It's good for the masses. Ki USA में cricket aa raha hai. Cricket is coming back. Potentially, people are saying that India, Pakistan, and Florida, nothing like that. Agreed. But the bigger question is USA officially co-hosting the World Cup? Which they clearly aren't, because they have been stripped of administrative duties since last year now. They are not like
You know,
Cricket West Indies is technically overseeing everything as of now, as we speak. So when all the dirty lifting is being done by them, I think they wouldn't allow the United States of America to just come and take the piece of the cake.
Sahil, I can tell you, I have also been a victim of these
Yeah.
people. Okay,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how they block queries. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I'll give you a short story. ICC,
Yeah.
when 1920, 4.5 years ago, four and a
Okay.
half years ago, ICC sacked a very, very senior employee who had been
Okay.
in the ICC for long. Okay,
Yeah.
they not just sacked the woman, the lady. Okay, and I don't want to name the lady here because again it's a past issue. She's in another job and everything. So they sacked the lady. The day they sacked her, that night I wrote a story saying that ICC sacked so and so person in the most obnoxious manner possible.
Yeah.
I could have written far more details. The manner in which the employee was sacked,
Yeah.
locked out of the cabin, computer taken away, laptop taken away, blah blah. Ugly sackings.
Yeah.
So I could have gone on and reported that. You know why I didn't report? Because that employee's parents live in India. So I didn't want
Yeah.
parents to wake up in the morning and read a newspaper saying this could have
What
happened.
all
So
that happened? Yeah.
I maintained a basic courtesy.
Yeah.
Next day, these ICC representatives, these so-called media representatives of the ICC, who lie through their teeth, this ICC media representative sent me a legal notice. Sent me an email threatening me with legal consequences because I wrote that story, right?
Super.
And sat on it for 4 years. Okay, a lot of back and forth happened over multiple issues. I kept fighting, blah blah blah, until one fine day she was caught for something that she did. Okay,
Okay.
she sent me a mail. This very media representative sent me a mail saying, "Dear Srinivas, I apologize for everything that I have done." I have that email. Huh? It
Okay.
has come from it has come to me from ICC's official account.
Okay.
International Cricket Council, the flag bearer of all cricket around the world,
Yeah.
has written an email to me saying she's ashamed and I apologize.
Yeah.
So the less I say about this organization, the better it is.
Absolutely. You know, at still it's 9 p.m. here in India. We are still awaiting the word on what happens
No,
there
no, no,
because
no. Don't worry. It's a Friday evening. They must have gone to party in Dubai. They will not be sitting on your query. Don't worry. It's a
we'll
Friday
still wait.
evening in Dubai.
But I think,
No,
Srini,
no.
for me,
But what you
the
have done is spoiled their evening drink.
probably yes. But again, we'll continue to report no matter what happens because we do trust our stories and we'll continue to do that. And for more such stories, I think it's important for you to just click like, just click on the bell icon, share and subscribe all our content on Cricket Next YouTube channel. And for now, I'll take your leave along with K. Srinivas Rao. We just finished the ODI game and Kamal Lajwa Rahul is back amongst the runs. So if you haven't checked that, just hop over to the other video on Cricket Next YouTube channel. And for now, this was the big breaking story from Cricket Next that USA has been stripped of the rights to co-host the T20 World Cup, 2024 T20 World Cup. No matter what you read on Twitter, what you write on Twitter, keep doing that because we'll continue to stand by our story. So till then, it's good night from me and Srinivas. We'll hope to catch you very soon.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।